హాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, ఇవాళ మనం న్యూస్ చదువుకుందాము.
Hello, Namaskar. This is First Post and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma.
హలో నమస్కార్, దిస్ ఇస్ ఫస్ట్ పోస్ట్. యు ఆర్ వాచింగ్ వాంటేజ్ విత్ మీ యుక్త గుర్రం.
In a hysterical presser at 2 a.m., Pakistan
In an hysterical pressure at 2 a.m., Pakistan
claimed that India would retaliate.
Pakistan claimed that India would retaliate
24 to 36 hours.
in 24 to 36 hours.
The clocks run out
The clocks run out
and the truth is finally catching up.
and the truth is finally catching up.
Islamabad is playing the oldest trick in the book, crying
Islamabad is playing the oldest trick in the book, crying
wolf to grab
wolf to
global headlines.
grab global headlines.
And somehow the world seems to be falling for it. US
And somehow the world seems to be falling for it.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio spoke to both India and Pakistan and
US Secretary of State Marco Rubio spoke to both India and Pakistan.
what did he have to say?
What did he have to say?
We'll tell you about that.
We will tell you about that.
Meanwhile, in Islamabad, the mask
Meanwhile, in Islamabad,
is off. The military
the mask is off. The military
is done pretending they're
is done pretending.
openly calling the shots by appointing the sitting
They are openly calling the shots by appointing the sitting
ISI chief as the national
ISI chief as the
security advisor.
national security advisor.
How is Pakistan protecting their biggest asset, the 26
How is Pakistan protecting their biggest asset, the 26/11
11 mastermind Hafiz
mastermind Hafiz?
And why
Saeed.
are tensions heating up
Why are tensions heating up
at two borders?
at two borders?
In other news, the first edition of the
And the other news, the first edition of the
World Audio Visual and
World Audio Visual and
Entertainment Summit or WAVE
Summit or Wave Entertainment Summit or Wave Summit
took place in Mumbai today. How will it boost India's media and entertainment industry?
How will it boost India's media and entertainment industry?
The US and Ukraine have signed
The US and Ukraine have signed the
long-awaited minerals deal.
long-awaited minerals deal.
The US is reaching out to China for a trade deal, and
The US is reaching out to China for trade deal.
what is the new wine fraud
And what is the new wine fraud
that is taking over the French capital? All this and more.
that is taking over the French capital? All this and more
the headlines.
All these and more lined up. The headlines first.
Iran condemns the US decision to slap new sanctions.
Iran condemns the US decision to slap new sanctions
On the Islamic Republic calls
on Islamic Republic calls
it economic terrorism. Washington has imposed sanctions on 7 companies involved
on 7 companies involved
in selling Iranian oil. comes just
selling Iranian oil. This comes
days before another round of
days before another round of
nuclear talks between the two
nuclear talks between the
countries.
two countries.
Bangladesh begins 3 days of mass political
Bangladesh begins 3 days of mass political
rallies.
rallies.
Groups will be staging demonstrations
Rival groups will staging demonstration
Demonstrating.
demonstration
in the capital Dhaka to drum
in the capital Dhaka to drum
up support before the
up support before
much anticipated election.
the much anticipated elections.
Polls could be held as early as
Polls could be held as early as December
or at the latest by mid 2020.
or at latest by mid 2026.
Former Prime Minister Khalida Zia's
For former Prime Minister Khalid Aziz,
Bangladesh Nationalist Party is tipped
the Bangladesh Nationalist Party is tipped
to win this election. North Korea and Russia begin building their
The North Korea and Russia began building their
first road bridge. The deal was sealed during President Putin's visit.
Deal was sealed during Russia President Putin's visit
to North Korea in 2024. The bridge
to North Korea in 2024. The
will connect Russia's Far East.
The bridge will connect Russia Far East
to North Korea's northeast
eastern region.
Since the Ukraine war began, Pyongyang has deepened military and political
ties with Moscow.
Paramilitary shelling hits the Sudan's presidential palace in Khartoum. It is the second such attack on the capital in a week. Today, the Rapid Support Forces
On Saturday, the Rapid Support Forces
RSF targeted the Army's General Command
headquarters. The
paramilitary RSF has been at war with the Sudanese army for more than
Sudanese army for more than 2 years.
And Japanese police arrest a man for plowing his car into primary school children. This incident took place in the western city of Osaka.
Western city of Osaka.
7 children have been injured.
7 children have been injured. The
suspect faces attempted murder charge. What we expected is happening.
What we expected is happening. The
world is buying into Pakistan.
The world is buying into Pakistan.
What we expected is happening. The world is buying into Pakistan's panic. They're not condemning Islamabad.
Is world buying into Pakistan's panic? There's no commanding Islamabad.
Instead, they're counseling restraint to India.
Instead, they're counseling restraint to India.
The Americans did that yesterday. Secretary of State
The American did that say yesterday. Secretary of State
Rubio had
Secretary of State Marco Rubio had two
separate calls.
separate calls.
The American Foreign Minister,
That is the American Foreign Minister.
two calls, one with India's foreign.
He had two calls, one with India's Foreign Minister
Mr. S. Jaishankar, and the
S. Jaishankar, and
second with Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz.
And the second with Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif.
Now Rubio told Sharif to condemn the Pahalgam attack. He also urged Pakistan to cooperate with the probe and deliver justice.
He also urged Pakistan to cooperate with the probe and deliver justice.
Now we get the intent here. But frankly, it means very little.
It means very little.
Pakistan plotted and sponsored this terror attack. You can't just ask them for a simple condemnation. You
Simple condemnation.
need to hold them accountable.
You need to hold them accountable.
It's like asking a murderer to say sorry
It's like asking a murderer to say sorry
for killing.
for killing.
Just doesn't cut it.
Just doesn't cut it.
Now we come to Rubio's call with Jaishankar.
Now it's come to Rubio's call with Jaishankar. S. Jaishankar.
He promised to cooperate with India against terrorism, but he also urged de-escalation.
Urged de-escalation.
Marco Rubio wants India to work with Pakistan to maintain peace in the region. Again, get the intent. The Americans
We get the intent. The Americans
are scared of a nuclear flare-up.
are scared of nuclear favor.
But how else can India fight this terror?
How else can India fight this terror?
The camps are in Pakistan.
The camps are in Pakistan. The plotters are in Pakistan.
And the weapons are in
And the weapons are in Pakistan.
These are not two different threats.
These are not two different threats. There are
one and the same.
one and the same.
India's goal is to spread that message. Foreign Minister Jaishankar on the job. He's reaching
is on the job.
out to the non-permanent
He is reaching out to the non-permanent
members of the UN Security
member of the UN Security
Council. As you know, the UN Security Council
the UN Security
or
Council
UNSC has 50
UNCC has
members. 5 of them are
15 members. 5 of them
permanent. The remaining
are permanent. The remaining
10 are elected for 2 years.
are elected for 2 years.
A 2-year term for each.
A 2-year term for each.
And
Term for each. And
Jaishankar is reaching out to these
Jaishankar reaching out to these
non-permanent ones.
Non-permanent ones.
Today he spoke to his South Korean counterpart.
Today he spoke to this South Korea counterpart.
Yesterday he spoke to the Danish.
Yesterday he spoke to the Danish
foreign minister.
foreign minister.
Before that, he spoke to officials from
Before that he spoke to official from
Algeria, Greece, Guyana,
Algeria, Greece, Guyana,
Panama, Slovenia,
Panama,
Panama,
Slovenia,
Sierra Leone, and
Sierra Leone, and
Somalia.
Somalia.
That's 9 non-permanent members of
That 9 non-permanent members
the United Nations Security Council.
and the United Nations Security Council.
And the 10th, well, that is
And then, well, that is
Pakistan,
Pakistan,
which explains this outreach.
which explains this outreach.
If India retaliates, the
If India retaliates, the
UNSC will become key.
UNC will become the key.
It can pass media statements on the
It can pass media statements on the
tensions. It can also
tensions. It can also
pass binding resolution. We saw one such statement over the weekend.
We saw one such statement over the weekend.
The UNSC did not condemn
The UNSC did not condemn the
terror attack. But it did not even name the attackers. It did
not even name the attackers. It
not even name Pakistan.
did not even name the Pakistan.
It was a weak and diluted statement.
It was a weak and diluted statement.
Why? Because Pakistan
Why? Because Pakistan
used its presence as a non-permanent member of the United Nations Security
Council.
And they forced them to water down
the statement.
Going forward, India
the India
must prevent this. New Delhi will have reasonable confidence in the
reasonable confidence in the
members. All of them except maybe China will back in.
Reasonable confidence
in the permanent members. All
members.
All of them except maybe China will back.
All of them except maybe China will back India.
Hence the focus on non-permanent members. It tells you how coordinated India's response is. It's not just about the military options. It's also about diplomacy.
It is about diplomacy.
Even with Pakistan, India is giving it a shot.
Even with Pakistan, India is giving it a shot.
After everything. On Tuesday, India and Pakistani military officials spoke on a hotline. Now this is a call that happens every week, but this time
it
had extra significance.
It has extra significance
because Pakistan has been firing across the line.
Because Pakistan has firing across
the
line of control.
India warned them against continuing this.
India warned them against continuing this.
But no luck. Firing was reported on Tuesday. Night and
Tuesday night and
Wednesday night. And that makes it 7 nights. Of ceasefire violations. Meanwhile, the government is taking more measures against Islam. Islamabad, both financial
and strategic
The Indian airspace has now been shut
In the Indian airspace has now been
to Pakistan, so
shed to Pakistan.
no
So
cargo planes, no commercial planes,
no cargo planes, and no commercial planes,
no military planes, no
no military planes, no
Pakistani aircraft can
no Pakistani aircrafts can fly
fly over India.
over India.
This move is certain to hurt Pakistani carriers, especially
This move is to certain to hurt Pakistani carriers, especially
their flights to East Asia.
their flights to East Asia.
Experts say they will now have to fly over China or Sri Lanka.
Experts say they will now have to fly over China or Sri Lanka.
And that adds around 2 hours to the flying time.
That adds around 2 hours to the flying time.
Similar moves are being considered at sea too.
The similar move are being considered at the same move. Same
Right now,
same sea considered at C2. Right now,
Pakistani ships are allowed to make
Pakistani ships are allowed to make
port calls in India.
port calls in India.
Reports say New Delhi is looking to stop
Reports say New Delhi is looking to
that.
stops that.
Same in the
to stop that. Same in the
digital sphere.
digital sphere.
Number of Pakistani influencers and
A number of Pakistani influencers
celebrities have been banned.
and celebrities have been banned,
Like actors
like actors Ali
Zafar and Mahira Khan.
Zafar and Mahira Khan,
And influencers like
Tania
Amir.
Tania Amir.
If you check their social media accounts
If you check their social media accounts
in India, they won't be visible. Instead, you
accounts in India, they won't be visible.
Find a message.
Instead, you find a message
Says account withheld due
that says account withheld
to legal request.
Request.
A number of
Pakistani
news channels had already been blocked in India.
already blocked in India,
And now Pakistani celebrities are also gone. The idea is to fight fake narratives and
propaganda and
to build pressure.
pressure.
Let's also look at the investigation in Kashmir. Sources say
Let's also look at the investigation in Kashmir. Source
the terrorists may have
reached
reached Pahalgam by 15th of April.
15th of April,
And Baisaran Valley was not
and the Baisaran Valley was
their only option. They
their only option.
were looking at 3 other targets as
They were looking at 3 other targets
well,
as well,
like the Betab Valley and the
like the Betab Valley and
Aru Valley.
Aru Valley.
Officials have identified around 20
Officials have identified around 20
overground workers.
overground workers.
What are overground workers? These
What are overground workers?
are people who support terrorists.
These people are who support terrorists.
They give them shelter, money, and logistical help.
They give them shelter, money, and logistical help.
20 such people have been identified. A number of these workers have
20 such people have been identified, and number of these workers
rounded up for investigation too.
been rounded up for investigation too.
What about the attackers?
What about the attackers? Well, still
Trace of them.
trace of them.
Security agencies are still
No track of them. The security agents are
hunting the terrorists,
still hunting the terrorists,
but the terrain is unforgiving.
but terrain is unforgivable.
There are dense forests and natural caves.
There are dense forests and natural caves.
Plus, the attackers appear to be well trained. One official called it a game of cat and mouse.
A cat and mouse.
Finding these attackers, finding these terrorists,
Finding these attackers, finding these terrorists
will be India's biggest priority.
will be India's biggest priority.
But the retaliation against Pakistan
may come sooner.
We'll be tracking the moves closely.
We will be tracking the moves closely.
We've always known who really runs Pakistan.
Bye, friends.